Welcome back to another video. This past week I actually got sick and I was going to push myself to create a video, but instead I listened to my body and I really just took the time to relax and reset. And I listened to a podcast a few weeks ago where they were talking about sicknesses and how it's more so like an upgrade of your body and your cells, and like how if we don't listen to our body and our needs, we get sick, and to be able to see what is actually important and in what areas of our lives we need to shift. So I took the opportunity whilst I wasn't feeling good to actually just really be with myself. Usually when I get sick, I watch a bunch of Netflix movies and I just really do nothing and try to distract my mind from being present. But this time instead, I wanted to go fully inward and listen to, why did I get sick? What is going on? Maybe there is little parts of me that I wasn't seeing or acknowledging in directions in my life I needed to step into. And when I listened, I realized that maybe I've been pushing it too much and I was concentrating too much on actually becoming my best version and trying to do all the different projects and jobs at the same time. And I realized that I was quite stressed. And in that moment, I was like, okay, this is my summer. I want to have the absolute best time. I don't only want to glow up into my best version, but I also just want to enjoy the present moment and just have fun and go into parks and be in nature and go to festivals and just really truly enjoy my life. So I came up with this little challenge, and that is that I want to reintroduce or completely introduce new habits into my life. And this week, I want to start off with 3 habits that I want to implement and pretty much daily or weekly keep track of. And every week, I want to basically maybe add a new habit or see where I'm at. And with these habits, I want to be able to make them my routines, to be able to stay healthy, on track, and really enjoy those times that I have not working, not filming, not doing anything whilst I'm working towards my dreams, and really truly just enjoying this time. Because guess what? I'm only going to be ever once 26 and have this summer here in Austin. First 3 habits that I want to start off with is habit number 1, delete all streaming services of my phone, of my computer. And instead of watching and binge watching shows and movies, I want to replace that with reading my book. I love reading, and I think there's no better time than the summer to carry my Kindle around with me wherever I go. I can read in parks, like in nature. I can read on my break. I can literally just read anywhere, and I love that. And I feel like I actually learn a lot, so it's kind of like adding to my life. Whereas like movies sometimes just like take me out of life and stop this growing process that I don't want to stop. So yes, let's read 5 to 10 minutes every day. And I don't care if it's in the morning or if it's at night, but I just want to make sure that I get at least a few pages in every day. Habit number 2 is I want to start meditating every day again. And I used to do that for a while, but I guess when I stopped doing yoga at home and I got like a membership for a yoga studio, I don't go every single day, but the days that I go, I do meditate there. And the days I don't go, I've been going to the gym, and it's kind of just like lost, like that. I just lost the habit fully of meditating every day. And I think it's so peaceful to just wake up in the morning, and before I think about all of my worries and the things I have to do that day, my tasks, to just like sit with myself in silence and to set myself up for an absolute like great day, and to be grateful for everything that is and that I have, and to start my day on a positive note. So that is my second habit that I definitely want to implement. And my third habit is to go to the gym 3 times a week. I know 3 times does not seem like a lot for maybe lots of you, but I have been on and off the gym for years now. And all I want is just to go regularly, because I know that you will truly notice the effects it has not only on your body but also on your mind and your health if you do things regularly, if you make them your habits, your routines. So I don't care if I'm at the gym literally for 10 minutes, just running on a treadmill or doing the stairs there. I don't care. But I want to get out there and I want to do it. And so I'm going to give myself grace. If it's 10 minutes or an hour, I'm aiming for an hour because I'm trying to get into more so like calisthenics workouts that really support my yoga practice as well, because I've really been getting into advanced yoga poses. So ideally I go for an hour 3 times a week, but you know, as long as I see myself 3 times in the gym every week, I'm going to be happy. These are my first 3 habits that I'm going to implement and that I started already implementing last week. And I kind of just want to do these videos to keep track of the habits and to add new habits as the summer goes on. And I really just kind of want to see if this changes my mind, my thoughts, and the way I can enjoy the summer if I actually just have these healthy routines implemented in my life. And my partner actually just arrived and we're in this beautiful park. And I love already how I can feel just now, because I was sick, that I feel like I'm giving myself way more time to just enjoy life again, because there's no better feeling than coming from being sick to being healthy again, and you are so grateful to be healthy and happy again. It's just so beautiful.
Wow, it is absolutely gorgeous right now. The sun is rising and I'm on my way to the gym. It's so early, but I love it. I've been getting up at 6 a.m. since I'm not washing any stuff at night anymore. I can actually get up early and I have the energy to just rise with the universe and silence, and it makes my day so much better. I love when I do good things for myself. Good morning, guys. It is Friday morning here, and I am in a park. As you can see, I got up this morning at 6 a.m., which I'm super proud of. I've been really trying to go with the rhythm. Whenever I get into bed in time, I set myself up for success the next day, and I really try to get up at 6 a.m. the next morning. Sometimes I snooze once or twice, but by 6:30 I usually am out of bed, and I've been loving getting up just with the rising of the sun. It's almost like my body wakes up more natural and better this way. Instead of just waking up in the full-on heat and daylight, I kind of like have more of a gentle start to the day with all quietness. And there's honestly nothing nicer than being in nature. I am kind of close to a road here, so pardon if you hear that. But I actually just did my meditation in the park here. I didn't really plan for that, but since my partner has been back, it's been a little bit harder to just find my routine in the morning in the house because everyone's sleeping. And since I was on my way to the gym anyways, I kind of just wanted to get out of the house and breathe in some fresh air anyways. So I packed all my stuff and I came to the park here. And it's just been really cute. There's just a few people walking their dogs and their babies, and yeah, so I did a meditation. I've been using Headspace for my meditations. I do anywhere between 3 to 20 minutes. It really depends on how I feel that day. Today I did a 5-minute one because I do work later and I am on a tighter schedule, and I don't want to meditate 20 minutes just to let that then stress me out for the rest of the day, that is obviously not beneficial. So my habit is to meditate daily, right? And I want to put things in my life in a way that they actually benefit my mental health and my well-being, and not because I'm like trying to over plan my days, and that just stresses me out infinity. So here I am. I'm going to journal a few thoughts down. I love doing this right after meditation, or as well first thing in the morning. I feel like overnight our head just really clears up and we have a lot more space to truly see what it is that we want and what we don't want, because we're not so much in thought, stressed, thinking about all the tasks of the day and everything that's to come, but we can really just kind of listen to our intuition, to our deep feelings. And I love that state. So I feel like early morning or after meditation, I'm in that state. So I'm gonna, just journal a little bit. And I wanted to say it's been magical doing these, like implementing these 3 habits in my life. I have been seeing such a change, especially no more watching shows has probably been like the biggest one, because I have so much more time on my hand to be mindful. And I really try to make it a habit that if I am exhausted after work, I just lay down in bed. I just stare at the wall, put my feet up the wall, just relax for a few seconds. And I can feel myself getting out of that kind of like little tiredness rut way faster than I used to. Because when I put on Netflix or watch a show, because I'm like, oh, I'll just watch this, I'm like on there, and then I want to watch another episode and I get invested, and it just goes down that path that I don't want to go down on. So it's been feeling super good just having all of that time at night and in the morning, especially spending quality time with my partner, and also just having set aside time for myself and reading my book. I've been listening to a lot more podcasts. I've been reading a book about attachment types, and simultaneously I figured why not listen to a bunch of podcasts with the same topic to really get into the topic and understand it, because it is a big topic like in my life right now. I don't know if you know about attachment styles. I'm not going to get into it, but there's different types, and ideally we'd all just be secure attachment styles, but we can all work towards being a secure attachment style in this world to just treat each other right and basically not react and act out of past conditionings, things that we've learned when we were children, but to actually just treat each other amazing and loving and kind as humans should. So I've been loving that, and I've been writing a lot about it. I've been talking a lot about it, and I love when like these topics kind of just take over my life for a little bit and I just immerse myself in them. And just from like not watching stuff, I've been reading so much more, and so that's just been beautiful. Obviously the meditation, the little mindfulness pocket each day helps out so much. I've been trying to do them in the morning, but honestly, any time of the day, because I have the Headspace app, I bring my headphones, and even before work, sometimes I'll just put them on in the car and I meditate for like 5-10 minutes, and it makes a difference. It makes such a difference. It's amazing. And then obviously I am on my way to the gym. The gym's actually not far walking distance from here. This is my second workout of the day. So today is supposed to be my third. Normally I work out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday and keep the weekend for my yoga practices. But this week was just a little different. And again, I was on my period, and I don't like to stress and push these things. So if I have a schedule and I don't want to be as rigid and stress myself out if it doesn't work out, that does not mean that my goal is not to go to the gym 3 times this week. I'll just have to go in the weekend. But I know I usually on Sundays I have time for these kind of things. Sundays I don't have anything planned, ideally just for fun days. But I can squeeze in the gym there in the morning because I want to be consistent, and I really do feel the difference in how much dopamine I have, like how much happiness I can feel in my life. Like the mental shift from just working out is huge. And then also obviously just I feel like my energy levels actually are higher if I really do move and work on my body. So yeah, there's a lot of benefits to it, and I want to just be regular with the 3 days, but I've been shifting a little bit. And although I didn't go to the gym on Wednesday, I did go for a walk. And I think maybe that is how I might adapt to it a little bit, or maybe that's just an add-on for me, is that I want to move every single day. And by that I mean, you walk in the park is enough. A little yoga practice is enough. And again, it doesn't have to be 5 hours. It can be a 20-minute walk in the park. But I want to get in the habit of really just like having a small pocket each day where I move my body and I'm aware of moving my body. I stand at work, so I do move and I walk around a lot at work, but I want it to be something extra that I just know I'm doing for myself. Anyways, enough rambling. Let's go to the gym, and yeah, I'm probably going to take you guys along for the gym, and then I'll probably end this video here and check in with you guys next week and see what other habits I want to add for a successful summer. And I really just want to see how I can build up my life where I'm balanced out between doing, but also being mindful, listening to my intuition. And I'm thinking that routines will help me a lot, like having just set routines so I have more time for everything else. We'll see. I'm so happy you're here and following me along this journey. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye. And remember to live in love, peace, and happiness. Let's share some love with each other, guys.